Hey darling, welcome back. Cellulite and Love Tarot, or Hillary for short. We got a T reading today, okay? I literally was channeling this card like the last couple days, this established card from this deck, and I don't understand why, because I don't like this card. Like, I feel like I don't like it. I don't know why. I just don't. Okay, established. I think it's the red sports car on it. It's the materialism for me, right? Don't like it. But I was channeling it, and today I literally got, like, I was placed into the awareness of someone who is sitting in maybe a nice car, maybe a sports car like this, okay? And this person was smoking cigarettes, and, like, no hate, I used to be a smoker, but this person was smoking cigarettes in the car, and the awareness that I got is them sitting in the car, and they're like, this is the nicest car I've ever owned, and it's covered in ash. Like, why do I treat every good thing, every valuable thing in my life like an ashtray? And this person has this reflection about you specifically. So I'm gonna dive into the tea about this person and that thought process, because this person feels like they've treated every valuable thing, every valuable person like an ashtray. Just maybe even ashes are specific. Like, if they're not a smoker, then this is like a burned bridge, and just they feel like, oh, now I'm hearing a song I wrote a long time ago, the ashes are on your hands, okay? They feel like the ashes of this connection is on their hands, and that they just treat good things like garbage, okay? This person could have reached a level of establishment in their life where they're just like materialistically surrounded by nicer things than what they're used to, and they're just like, that's great, I can have all these things, but none of it means anything without love and connection. Like, it's not the things that are valuable, it's valuing things. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm gonna dive into this person. We're gonna get their thoughts and feelings about you. The tea. We're going to get the tea. I literally have tea today. Okay? Go get you some tea. Let's dive into it. Okay. Tell me, Spirit, about this person. Hopeful. Wow. Okay. Inspired, optimistic, success. What is that about? I feel like if this person has stepped into an established position in their life where they are recognizing that it's not the valuable things that matter, it's valuing things, this has like sparked an epiphany for this person where they're now hopeful that they could actually create a life that they actually do value. Because they're just like, oh, well, if I treat everything like an ashtray, like a trash can, if I treat everything like it's worthless, then I won't value anything in my life. Ding, 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 ding. What if I value things? What if I cherish things? What if I put that energy into my life? I don't know that they'd say it like that, but what if I changed how I'm valuing things? Change the way that I treat it, the way I take care of it. What if I do that for people? What if I do that for darling? They got hopeful and thrills. Yeah, they're just like, I have really ruined every good opportunity with darling here. But what if I didn't? What if I changed the cycle? What if I, literally addictions with that smoking here, like with the cigarettes? Why do I feel like this person is going cold turkey with something? Hold on. Are they going cold turkey? What is this? Karmics. Wow. Third party. Haters. Lessons learned. This person could have, because of them navigating out of a karmic way in their life, you're just like, I don't trust this person. They do have addictions. They have been an addict. They have been abusive. They're unpredictable. I feel like that's how you could view them. Just like sabotaging divine gifts for karmic pleasures, right? But then it's not valuable, it's not sustainable, it's not, those type of connections, those behaviors, they don't, it's like an adrenaline junkie, you know? Like, you're always chasing the next high. It's almost like unduplicable. So there's something here about like them learning to prioritize the feel good of consistency, right? Of true love, okay? Let's see. Ooh, 3 of Swords at the bottom. And the Tower. God damn. This person feeling everything that they put you through. Every which way that they treated you like you were nothing, that they discarded you, that they were abrupt, harsh. This person's having a reality check. They could have even had like a health scare recently. Okay. They could have had a health scare related to the heart. Okay. Tell me what this person's energy is towards Darling right now. What's going on? Temperance. Literally addressing addiction issues. Addressing their habits. Becoming moderate. Practicing moderation. Could be going cold turkey. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius. How would Darling know who this is? I literally got a smoker from this because the Queen of Wands is a fire sign. Okay. And the Sun. And the Moon. 10 of Swords. Well, damn. This is someone who misinterpreted their connection for you as being purely a physical thing, okay? There's nothing deeper here. There's no polarities. You're not the sun to my moon. They're not the moon to your sun. You know, they probably discarded something amazing with you. I think they absolutely devastated you, honestly. I feel like how they acted because of their possible addictions or their patterns of behavior, I feel like it was very disorienting. Like the way I'm feeling for you is that you had a hard time really figuring out how to feel confident or secure with this person, even if you have every reason to feel confident and secure. You are a beautiful person. You're powerful. You are determined. You create amazing things in your life. You have a good head on your shoulders, right? And I feel like the way this person navigated their life, and stark contrast to you, you'd be like, there's no reason that they should not love or reciprocate with me. Like, I'm very generous with them. I understand them. I'm balanced. I see them for who they are. I love them fully. I don't judge them for their behaviors. I'm here to help them. I'm level-headed. You know, I'm inspiring. I feel like you have like this self-worth, this self-concept about yourself that's like, I'm a catch. But then why, if I'm such a catch, is this person treating me so horribly? Why is it that one day I know that they love me? I know that they want to be with me. I know that we're happy together. Like, we have an optimistic future. I feel the most fulfilled. Like, we have something really amazing here. The love is warm. It's available. We're growing something. And then just like that, the next day they could wake up completely cold, completely detached. You're left in the dark and you're just like, I don't understand. Why do you love me one day and hate me the next day? I do want to say that if this person, we're going to see it. They could have this could be mental health issues. This could be like BPD or bipolar. I cannot diagnose that. That would just be a confirmation if you know they already have those things. Maybe this person, maybe you suspect it. Okay, you could suspect that. With that, they could have very addictive personality, because people with that can be more susceptible to addictions of many sorts. But this person could have really just chased the highs of like mania through karmics, through drinking, drugs, whatever addictions they have. Even sex addiction here. And because of them constantly seeking that high, the second that like normalcy would have settled into this connection here, they probably would have immediately left, right? Which is why it would have been up and down for you. Like, I don't understand. Like, I am a great catch. I'm a healthy person. I can help this person overcome. I can coach them. The Queen of Wands can be very coachy, okay? I can help this person. So why are they treating me like I'm useless? Okay? I want to get their current feelings, their thoughts, all that real quick. I understand, so I can understand more. This person does have a lot of love for you. We got the 10 of Cups on bottom, 9 of Pentacles. They love your independence. They love how responsible you are. You're very generous with your love, even though you have a lot on your plate. They're admired by your ability to do what you've done with your life. They are very proud of you. You do inspire this person. I feel like they don't want you to take their shortcomings personally at all. That's very important to this person right now. They understand that maybe they left you with really no answers, left you confused, left you in the dark with that moon and the 10 of Swords, backstabbed you with really no rhyme or reason why, just leaving you wondering what the fuck is going on. They don't want you to take that personally at all. Because they're just like, there's nothing wrong with you. Sure, everyone has their issues, right? Everyone has something. They're not saying that you're perfect, but they're just like, please don't blame yourself for my problems. I admire you. I'm proud of you. I'm inspired by you. I think it would be amazing to build qualities like you have. Okay? Their current thoughts and feelings. Their current thoughts and feelings. I have to figure this out on my own. We got the Hermit here. That's their current thoughts and feelings. I cannot reach out to you and expect you to save me. I have to get in alignment with myself. This person is very aware of that. They're like, I have a lot of learning to do. I have a lot of learning to do, okay? 8 of Cups. Ten of Wands. This person feels like they had to separate so that they could actually do the heavy lifting for themselves, because they understood, yes, they could use your energy and your momentum. They could do that, but then they would always wonder if they were the ones being responsible and in control of their life, or if they were riding on your coattails. This person is like, I need to make sure that I am taking responsibility for my stuff, that I'm leaving patterns behind, that I'm responsible for my life, that I'm really trailblazing in my own life before I can be available to you, because I don't want to let my insecurities, my inadequacies, my addictions, I don't want a free pass here. I admire, this person really does admire you, and they are so proud of you because you've also had to build yourself by yourself. They very much recognize that. You've had to leave things behind. You've had to take accountability for your energy, for your focus, for your mindset. And they're just like, I understand that if I just immediately have this awareness of like, I want to change and I want to do things differently, and then I tell you that and you welcome me in, there will always be a voice in my head that says, you didn't really do it for yourself though. You're only strong because Darling lifted you up. Part of them, they don't want that because they feel like you deserve someone who can stand on their own 2 feet, just like you stand on your own 2 feet. Okay? Temperance. Sagittarius energy. We do have Virgo there too. 7 of Wands. And the Queen of Cups. You're like, please recognize that my distance right now is not a rejection of you. It's not that I don't love you. It's that I need to be better. I need to be better. I need to be accountable. They do look to you as like a guiding light, or like they feel like you are an angel in disguise for them. So they do look to you. We got Temperance out twice, right? Temperance out twice. They do look to you as a guiding light of just like, I know that change is possible because I've seen a change in you. Okay? Destiny. This is a matter of time for this person. Okay? I want to know how you feel about it. You could be missing this person secretly, or just reflecting on the past here, right? the memories that are left in the dark, the answers that are left in the dark, the things that you will never understand why with this person. I'm looking at the psychopath card now here. I want you to know that if you don't understand why someone navigates the way that they navigate, that is an opportunity for you to be grateful. This person, it was a slippery slope for them to get to the pattern of behavior that they got to. It was wrong decision after wrong decision, influence after influence of them choosing wrong for themselves, right? This is not a judgmental thing about people and what they choose to do when you don't understand why people get to where they go, right? Get to where they've got. And just be grateful that you did not follow the same wrong path, that maybe you were even protected with the Temperance card here. You could have been protected and blocked from certain situations going down the way that they went down that would have ended you up in a very similar spot. I feel like if you reflect on this person, you're just like, I see where I could have ended up very much the same as that person. I was very much heading there. But by the grace of God, Spirit, moonbeams, myself, my awareness, I didn't. Now imagine you were confronted with those opportunities without a sense of self. That's what happened with this person. I'm not excusing it. But if you don't understand why someone did what they did or why they are the way that they are, be grateful that you don't. You don't have to understand it. It just is what it is. This person does have an awareness of self now. I can say that. The Hermit. They have an awareness of self, of accountability, of responsibility, and they do want to do something about their life and change their patterns. They could be even going through a support group of some sort. But there's this just emphasis from Spirit, like, you don't have to understand why they did what they did. Does it really matter? Does it excuse it? If you knew why someone treated you like trash, why someone betrayed you, why someone would love you one day and hate you the next day, why they'd be all for you one day and then leave you high and dry the next day, if you knew why they did that, would that change the way that you thought about it? Or do you just need to acknowledge, I don't understand? Thankfully, I do not understand. I don't want to understand why someone does that. I never want to be in the position where I can rationalize that. Be thankful that you don't understand, okay? How are you feeling about this? King of Pentacles and the Hermit. You're just like, only time will tell if this person actually does what they need to do, if they step into the position that they need to be. You could feel like, oh, that's kind of really sad. I'm going to be very careful with how I word this, but there could be a specific, like they could be a parent, okay? And the connection with their child is really strained because of their choices, because of how they've navigated. And you're just like, I really hope it doesn't take this person losing literally everything for them to realize what's important. I hope they don't waste that much time. I hope they get it I hope they get it straight before then. That way they don't have to lose people who are so precious to them, who need them, right? I do feel like there's this feeling of like, I can't resent them because in a way their absence was a path for you to get in alignment with yourself, with your inner self, your inner light. And you're just like, I can't resent them. It was hard for me, yes, but if they had stuck around, would I know me the way I know me now? I feel like it's almost a level of pity. You're just like, I can't imagine how lonely it would be to push everyone and everything good away from them. I do feel like there's this compassion that you have, not excusing it, right? Not falling to the trap of empathy where you then take on that as yourself, or you try to fix it, you enable them. You're not enabling this person. I feel like you're just like, it must be so lonely to sabotage so much that you push everyone who cares about you out of your life. I really hope that they stop that. I really hope that they stop that. I hope that they choose better. Because if they don't, that's going to be a hard life for them. That's going to be a hard reality for them. Okay? Anything else about how Darling feels about this? The Tower. I really hope that they change. That's really where you're at. You're just like, I hope that they change before it's too late to fix anything. And maybe it's too late for this person to fix things with you, but you're just like, there are other connections, other people, like I said, children possibly, that you're just like, I hope that you don't ruin your relationship with your child. I hope that you fix that you address it so that you can be the type of parent, provider that they need. I hope that that's not the reality check that hits this person, right? I feel like you're in the dark about this epiphany already happening with this person. Okay, let's see any actions this person might take or what's coming up that we need to be aware of. That was the worst shuffle ever. Followed by a second worst shuffle ever. Any actions this person might take. Oh, no. Okay. We got the Seven of Swords and Three of Pentacles right now. I know it. And the Devil. Oh, I really had high hopes for this person. I really did. I really thought they're reassessing, they're taking accountability, they want to be accountable. But ultimately, right now, and let me say this, energy is fluid. Okay, things can change. Anyone with their free will can change anything at any time. But it feels like this person feels like they cannot change. They feel like they have basically written their life with their habits. Well, why should I change? I've already fucked so many things up already. I'm already screwed. So, oh God, can you like? I really want to have hope for this person. I really want to. Is that just me, or is that just me, or is this person really going to choose? I'm going to leave this out, the Devil. I'm going to leave this out. Is this person really going to be stuck with their toxic, addictive patterns? Are they really not going to change anything? Ten of Wands. Ten of Cups. Oh, gosh. It like flew out crisscross. They're at a battle between their urges and their heart. That's what this is. They are currently at war with themselves about what matters. And I do feel like they feel very chained to this addiction, to this pattern of behavior, to what the legacy that they've built. And they feel like nothing I do would ever make anyone change their mind about me or believe the best about me. Is it going to be worth all the effort, or do I just continue to lie to myself, to numb myself with these behaviors? Do I just keep the cycle going? I feel like this person is literally at war with themselves. We've got the Eight of Swords and the King of Swords. This person is at a crossroads in their life. If this would be the time for them to change, and this is when it's the hardest to change. This is when it's the hardest to change. Are they going to answer the call? The King of Swords, I have hope there, but I'm trying not to project that energy. Are they going to answer the call to change their life? Three of Wands. Well, they might. Okay. All right. I was really hoping that the hope was not just for nothing. Five of Swords flew out over this. Ten of Cups, Ten of Wands. I think they might. I think they're going to start having conversations. Start having conversations. I was manipulated by my own toxicity, and I manipulated everyone else with that. I want everyone in my life to know my behavior is my behavior. My mind is my mind. It's no one else's fault. I can see why I did what I did. I've obviously excused it for a long time. Does that make it excusable? Not anymore. This person doesn't want to give in to excuses anymore. Okay. Are they going to reach out to Darling and say anything? Four of Cups, Seven of Pentacles reversed, and the Four of Swords. I feel like this person has, they need to get their mind straight first. I don't think it's anything in the near future if they reach out. It doesn't mean that it's not possible. There's this goal of healing here, of wanting to recover the losses here, right? But I do feel like if they reach out, or when they reach out, they will have little to no hope that you would accept them back. Honestly, not that I want people to be hopeless, because that's not what anyone deserves. Everyone deserves hope. But if you have treated someone some way, then you're not entitled to their connection, right? So I do feel like this person has awareness of that. Like, they're not entitled to you giving them another chance. So if they reach out, there's literally no hope that you would give them another chance. It would literally just be to acknowledge how awful they were for you, how bad they treated you. There would be no expectation of you from them. I like that energy. I do. Okay. Is there any advice or anything for Darling as we close out this reading? Any validation? Any advice? Two of Swords, Nine of Swords, Death, Justice, and then the Mob is here. Okay. Okay, listen, Spirit's advice or suggestion for you, if this is your circumstance and your situation, is to not stop living your life hoping that this person will acknowledge what happened. If you are stuck in your mind, worried, lost, confused on what to do, waiting for someone, waiting for the acknowledgement, then you are not in alignment with yourself and with your highest good. No matter what anyone else does or says, or how anyone shows up or apologizes or not, you are first and foremost responsible for your life moving forward. I would not wait or hope for anything from this person. I would just take accountability for yourself and your life moving forward. And if there is room for your life, if there's openness to hear this person eventually, if they decide to come forward, then that will be up to you in the moment. But if you are literally having your life on pause, waiting for someone to come sweep in and give you the validation and clarity that you've wanted, then you are not giving yourself something that you can give yourself, which is permission to have peace and closure, regardless of what anyone says or does. The power of peace for your life, the power of your happiness and your focus is not in this person doing the right thing. It is in you doing what's right for you. I feel like you already have an awareness of that, but this is just wanting to confirm that maybe you're watching more tarot readings like this, okay? And I'm not judging. Obviously, I'm a tarot reader. I'm a tarot reader. I get it. But ultimately, beyond checking into what someone else is doing or thinking or why something happened, what you deserve more than anything is your own permission and closure to move forward and say, I wasn't treated the way that I deserve to be treated. That's enough answer for me. I wasn't valued the way that I should have been valued. That's enough answer for me. I can't get hung up on why. There's no good reason. You're valuable and someone didn't value you. There's no good reason for it. You would never throw away, like a gold bar and then make the gold bar would never wonder why you trashed it. Like you're gold. I'm not saying you're perfect, but if you know your worth and you know you're valuable, it doesn't matter why someone discarded you or treated you awful. It shows you that they were not seeing you or valuing you the way that you deserve to be, and that should be answer enough, okay? If this person's going to transform, it has to be on their terms. It can't be you forcing it, hoping it, yes, wishing it, praying for them, encourage, whatever it is, but like 555 on the clock, it's 5:55 literally. Whatever you feel like you are stuck because this person needs to take accountability or whatever, that is you then not taking accountability for your focus. And that's a change that needs to happen within you. Don't be codependent on this person's answers, on their clarity, on their closure, okay? You can make things fair for yourself by treating yourself fairly, giving yourself the focus and the commitment that this person did not needing it from them, okay? I promise. You deserve it, okay? If this person apologizes, great. If they never do, if they only ever think about it, if they only ever wrestle with this addiction demon, should you waste your life waiting for them? Are you wasting your life waiting for them? You're the only one that can answer that, okay? All right, I'm going to leave this here. I hope that something in this resonated for you and that you found it to be clarifying. The clarity. This was kind of a deep one, okay? Kind of a dark one. I wish this person all the best in their healing, and yeah, I will see you soon. I will do zodiac timestamps in the future. Right now it's kind of hard because my schedule's a little cramped with winter break with the kids, okay? But I love you so much. Take care and ta-ta!